Hey, yo, turn on the light. Let's go.
Welcome to the West Tennessee Volcast. I'm your host, Scotty D, here with JW.
Hello, Vol fans.
It's an exciting time to be a Vol fan. Awesome game last night. Come from behind victory for the Vols. Down 8-5, bottom of the ninth. Walk-off grand slam. It don't get much better than that.
Now that kid has probably dreamed about that from Pee Wee baseball all the way on. I almost turned the channel. I thought we were beat for sure. All just awesome. The reaction, the crowd, the players, just kids. Something that team and that kid will never forget.
Yeah, great moment. I had no idea about Wright State and how good they were. They were knocking the cover off the ball. Tough draw for
And
us getting that as a first game. I mean, they're not a 4 seed at all.
yeah, those kids can hit. They was hitting the ball. Tennessee did not really play good. Pitching wasn't up to where it's been all year. Had a couple misplays in the defense, but just never quit. They just never quit and pulled
Yeah, I think they
out.
mentioned on the broadcast that the Wright State was number one in the country, averaging like 10.7 runs a game. Like a 342 batting average, number one in the country, number one in the country in home runs. They can just kill the ball. So we got lucky to get out of that one alive. They play tonight, or this evening, play at 5 o'clock. They play Liberty today. Let's hope they can kind of carry that momentum over from that game. It had to be an exciting time. The crowd went crazy. Coach went crazy. It was just a wild atmosphere. It was a top 10 play on Sports Center. It was all over social media last night. So congrats to them and great to see. Baseball is not usually something that's followed as much with Tennessee, but they got something special going on this year. So it's a real joy to watch them, and I hope they continue and go all the way to the College World Series and make some noise there too. Hopefully,
Yeah, we
be
wish them luck today.
Go ahead.
So just wish them luck today. Comes on ESPN 3, I think. 5 o'clock our time, 6 o'clock Eastern.
Right, and not everybody has that on cable, but you can go to the ESPN app. I believe it's free on there. The ESPN 3 is. If you have a Roku device or something like that, you can find it on there and should be able to watch it. It's a good weekend for it. We've got some recruits in this weekend, so for them to be able to kind of see the excitement and what all being a ball fan and the excitement and passion that we have is all about. I'm sure it was crazy there last night. We'll kind of segue into that and talk a little bit about the recruits if you want to take that, JW.
Yeah, big week. Kids back on campus for the first time after the dead period. The Vols offered some kids. They had 3 offers from camps this week. One of them was Carlson Gentle, defensive lineman, 6'2", 215 from Chattanooga. He's in the 2024 class. One of them was Caleb Perry. He's rated a 3-star linebacker, 6'4", 215 from Kentucky. He's on the 2022 class. And the third one they had was Deacon Tuanilli. I think that's how you say his name. Tight end, 6'6", 205 from Illinois. He's in the 2023 class. So the staff is really working on getting recruits and recruiting hard, not just for this year, but next couple of years on. We did have 2 commits this week. Walk on Adams, the tight end, defensive lineman, Jackson Adams from Oak Ridge High School here in Tennessee. And we did have a preferred walk on Alton Stevens. He's a long snapper from Texas State. So congratulate those guys. And along with the 2 commits this past week, we had 1 decommit, Roe Torrance. He lasted a whole 8 days.
Yeah, we mentioned him on the last ballcast we had, and he was the one from the junior college, Hutchinson. And yeah, right after he got his 3-star ranking from Rivals, he all of a sudden decommitted. So I don't know what the story was behind that. I don't know if he started getting more offers. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, we wish the kid luck. You know, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Also this week, SEC announced they will allow the intra-conference transfers to be able to play immediately. So that's going to help us with a couple players there, not only in football, but in basketball also.
Yeah, not a big surprise. Everybody kind of figured that would happen, but with the SEC, you never know sometimes. So good to hear that.
Also this week, we got the return of Caden Salter and Aaron Willis back to the teams.
Yeah.
I think Salter will probably have a redshirt year this year. He's way behind the other quarterbacks. But it wouldn't surprise me if Willis got some playing time. We're weak at linebacker, depth. I expect he may get some playing time.
Yeah, good to have those guys back. Unfortunate situation there that happened with them. Hopefully they learn from it and make the most of this second chance they've been given and prove themselves and work hard and fit in with the team well.
Yeah, you can see on the screen visits this week, camp, official visits, non-official visits. Also, there's talk of maybe another transfer from Michigan, Cornell Wheeler, linebacker. Coached him there. I don't know if he'll, interested in transferring to Tennessee, but always need help at linebacker as weak as we are, lack of depth we have at linebacker.
Yeah, I'm sure we're on the radar. I haven't heard too much about it other than, the tie we have with Michigan with our linebacker coach, but you never know. He could be possibly coming. We've already had 1 transfer from there, so it's a one to watch out for. This weekend, first weekend of official visits coming in, and got a couple big ones. Well, there's 3 total, but a couple that I'm going to discuss here that are the big ones: Demario Tolan and Jalen Glover. Jalen Glover is running back out of Lakeland, Florida. Coaching staff's been talking to him since they were at UCF, so they're real familiar with him. He's familiar with them. Morven Joseph, one of our linebackers, was actually his teammate in high school, and he's going to be his host this weekend. So really hoping that goes well. He's got over 40 Division I offers, so everybody's after this kid. He also got visits scheduled with UCF, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina so far, and I think he's also got Florida State, some other really big schools after him. So not real sure what our chances are there with him, but he would be a huge get if we could get him.
Yeah, I think Harper actually recruited him while he was at UCF, so they're familiar with him, and hopefully they can get him on campus and get him in here.
Yeah, we're not starting not starting from scratch. They've already got an established relationship with him, so that helps. It may boil down to whether he wants to stay closer to home and go to one of the Florida schools or whether he wants to come here. So with us having a former teammate and good friend of his, that never hurts. That's hosting him this weekend. So we'll see where that goes. The linebacker, Mario Tolan, he's another big recruit that's in this weekend. he's had offers from pretty much every school in the SEC. And you know how thin we are at linebackers. So he's a 4-star, so it'd be great to make a good impression on him as well, and see if we can get him in. I know they're going to be impressed with our facilities and all that. And these kids, you know, that this is one thing that's been sorely lacking with the dead period and with COVID and all that. They weren't able to make these visits, so we can really show off what facilities we have and our campus and all that, and hopefully make a big impression on these kids.
Yeah, if you're a high school recruit, you're star linebacker. If you look at our roster, why would you not want to come to UT? Quick playing time. Just I don't know why you would want to come to Tennessee and play linebacker right now, because we need help.
Right. Definitely gonna get an opportunity to play for sure.
Yeah, there's a kid from Cordova, Tennessee. He's rated the #1 recruit state defensive lineman, 5-star, Walter Nolan, 6'4", 300 pounds. He was recruited heavy by Pruitt staff. They left. He kind of took us off of his top 5 or 10, whatever he had there. But if you know, you look at D-line coach Rodney Garner's history, he's put like 30 defensive linemen in the NFL. Why would this kid not want to come to UT? He's got offers from Auburn, Georgia, Alabama, LSU. He's taking official visit to Florida this weekend. But 5 stars lineman like that, West Tennessee kid here from Cordova. We need players like that to stay in state.
Yeah, and Garner's he's a legend with all the work he's done with defensive linemen in the past and getting people to the NFL. He's real well known in those circles. So huge asset for us to have him, and hopefully it'll translate into us getting some big time recruits.
Yeah, hopefully he can work some magic and get him up there for an official visit, and work some magic and get him in the program. We need it.
Well, that's about all we have this week. Like for you to like and comment and subscribe, share with your friends, help us build. Join our Facebook group if you haven't already. I think we're up to 125, 126 members in just a few weeks. So it's growing, but we want to continue to grow. Share it with friends. Like us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We're everywhere. So please leave us some comments. Tell us anything you'd like us to cover. We're going to try to start profiling some more West Tennessee specific stuff here in the next few weeks and some players. And
Yeah, be a lot of recruiting news for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, I'm expecting them to get several commits over this month of June with all the camps and official visits going on. And then don't forget, be sure to support the baseball team today at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, tune in. They're must-watch TV for sure, the way they've been playing lately. So be sure and support them, and we'll see you next time. Go Vols.
Go Vols.